Imagine that you travel to the UK, the US, or Canada, and someone asks you how long you have been walking. Then you confidently reply by saying, I have been trekking since morning, but I'm coming. The person looks at you, and you look at them, and both of you are confused. The truth is, Nigerians speak English every day, but over time, we have developed expressions that are perfectly normal here and widely understood across the country. However, some of these expressions are not used the same way in other English-speaking countries. So in today's video, we will look at 30 Nigerian English expressions that may confuse people outside Nigeria, and we will also learn the standard English alternatives. Now, let's get started. Expression number 1 is I'm coming. If you are a Nigerian, you have probably said this hundreds of times, if not thousands of times. Imagine that you are in the kitchen with your mom, and your mom tells you to go and bring her phone from the room. You say, okay ma, I'm coming, while you are actually walking away to pick up the phone first. In Nigerian English, I'm coming often means I will be back in a moment, but in standard English, if you are leaving briefly and you plan to return, it is more natural to say I will be right back. But if you are actually walking towards the person, then saying I'm coming is perfectly correct. Expression number 2 is I trekked here. In Nigeria, if someone says I trekked to church, they usually mean I walked to church. But in standard English, trek usually refers to a long, difficult journey, often through mountains, forests, and rough terrain. So if you are talking about walking to a nearby place, you should simply say I walked here. Expression 3 is the statement of the light. We have all heard this one. Auntie Bimbo, mommy said you should off the light. But in standard English, we usually say turn off the light or switch off the light. Expression number 4, on the fan. Similarly, instead of saying please on the fan, just say turn on the fan or please switch on the fan. Expression number 5 is borrow me your pen. This one is one of the most common mistakes in Nigerian English, and if you want someone to give their pen temporarily to you, don't say borrow me your pen. Say can you lend me your pen? Or if you are the one receiving the pen, say may I borrow your pen? Remember, borrow is for you to receive and lend is for you to give. Expression 6 is dash me. In Nigeria, someone might say dash me 500 naira, but many people outside Nigeria won't understand this, and a more widely understood way to say it is give me 500 naira. Expression 7 is the word go slow. If you tell someone in London that I'm stuck in go slow, they may not even know what you mean. So instead of you to say that, say I'm stuck in traffic. Expression 8 is next tomorrow. Instead of you saying I will see you next tomorrow, say I will see you the day after tomorrow. Expression 9 is well done. In Nigeria, we often greet someone who is working by saying well done. That is a warm and respectful expression in Nigerian English. But in many other English-speaking countries, well done is usually said after someone completes a task successfully. So if someone is still working and you want to greet them, you can say you are doing a great job, or you can simply greet them with hello and a smile. Expression 10 is how far. If you ask someone from another country how far, they might think you are asking about distance. In Nigeria, it is a friendly greeting that means how are you, or how is everything going, or what's up. But outside Nigeria, if you are greeting someone, it is usually clearer to say one of those expressions instead. How many of these expressions do you use every day? Be honest, because I use some of them too. Please don't get me wrong though. There is nothing wrong with Nigerian English. It is a vibrant variety of English with its own expressions and culture. The most important thing is knowing when you are speaking with people who may not be familiar with those expressions, so you can switch to a more widely understood English when it is needed. In part 2, we will look at 21 Nigerian English expressions that might surprise you, and trust me, some of them will even make you laugh. Bye for now.